So what is up, YouTube? It's your boy ChasmRift here, and today we got ourselves kind of an update. We kind of knew this was gonna happen, but yeah, Play Pokemon has just updated their information about the competitive scene for the foreseeable future. Yeah, this just got posted like a few minutes ago. I saw it was posted in some VGC discords that I'm in, so I just thought I'd give a video, get my thoughts, and just share this information out there. So it says right here, Play Pokemon live events, and I cannot read, but alright, we'll try to read this. Sorry, I'm a little groggy. Assessment to resume Play Pokemon activities in 2021 continues. The Play Pokemon team continues to closely monitor the ongoing and dynamic pandemic situation and determine when physical Pokemon play will be able to resume. All decisions will be made with the utmost commitment to ensuring the safety of fans, players, organizations, organizers, whatever, and local communities when Play Pokemon events take place. As of November 2020, the Play Pokemon program will remain suspended throughout the remainder of 2020. The team remains hopeful about the viability of resuming Play Pokemon events in early 2021. However, any reopening of physical events will depend on the pandemic situation, which continues to remain dynamic. It will be assessed per competitive region, such as by country or U.S. state, within the program, and will follow the region's guidelines based on social and business restrictions, as well as active case data. We will evaluate all regions monthly starting in December to ensure the information is up to date. In the meantime, Pokemon trading card game players can continue to participate in League at Home, Team Challenge, and Player Cup 2 events, which is ironic because only a certain amount of people can actually qualify in the Player Cups 2. The Players Cup 2 is also open to the video game player. I mean, that already happened. Check the store finder to see if your local game store hosts League at Home or Team Challenge events. Until we can play together in person again, stay safe and enjoy playing and battling online. So, what does all this mean? I don't think to the surprise of anybody that the rest of this year is just canceled with events. The events been canceled since like March, April, since when the pandemic originally started. So for them to cancel everything throughout the year, that's not a surprise to anyone. The big thing here, however, is saying that they were going to monitor every region and they will monitor every state until starting in December. I made a video a couple months ago talking about how this whole situation came down when they first announced they were going to be canceling events for the year. I said that the issue is, like for example, back then in the US, we weren't taking the pandemic as serious as we should be, and we still not to this day. I'm not just talking about the government, I'm talking about just the normal everyday citizen for the most part. I said that it's not fair for, countries that may have had the pandemic contained and under control to have to miss out on a Play Pokemon event if we're the ones being incompetent, or vice versa. Let's say, I don't know, Canada was being incompetent. Let's say Europe was playing hardball with their players and they couldn't have any events be held. Would it be fair to continue the World Championship circuit without those countries being involved? And it seems like that may be the case because they said they're going to monitor it by region, by country, or by state for the United States. So for America, the reason I keep bringing this up is that like every state is a little bit different. Okay, some states they're hard lockdown. Like look, California, I know they're about to start their lockdown if they haven't already again. So that state, they're gonna be sitting on lockdown, won't be able to do much for a month or two. I know some states like Utah, you don't have to wear a mask when you go places. I know Texas, that's also still optional from what I'm understanding. So the reason this is kind of big is because January is typically when they have the regionals in Dallas. So if I'm reading this correctly, for 2021, there's a chance that if they're monitoring by the states and their regulations and guidelines for how they're handling the pandemic, there's a chance that potentially Dallas could have the regionals still go on in January. Because remember, Dallas regionals in January, typically that's like the start of the official, series circuit, because that's like the first major regional event. That could happen. Your local area could still be impacted. I know over here in Chicago, our VGC scene, they were like, look, we're going to follow the pandemic and we're just going to play it safe and we're not going to host any events. Granted, that was when everybody stopped hosting events, but yeah, I guess for us, it's a toss-up in the air. Now, for myself, you guys probably don't care, but for myself, I wrote this back in September, that like by November we'll find out if we'll have a 2020 season or 2021 season or not, and it's most likely it'll be canceled or postponed. And if that's the case, I'll take sabbatical from VGC practice to the end of the year for the November announcement. Should be good for my mental insanity. I hate to, so I don't want to say like, oh, this is up in the air, there's no guarantee I'm gonna do this, because I hate to like say something and don't mean it, but I do kind of mean this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow through what I said back in September. I think it's nice to just take a break, get my mind off of VGC, just live life. Okay. I still got a couple Pokemon games to finish for my personal challenge. And I don't know if I'm gonna upload this the day of or tomorrow, probably the day of. I did say in a video that's gonna be dropping that the question of the day for that VGC 2020's Battle Stadium video, that hey, what Pokemon you guys want to see me use next? So I think I'm gonna do what one of my potential options was for that. I think whatever Pokemon that's chosen in the comments, I'm gonna use them for next month's team. Have some videos for that. Just get to Master Ball tier for December. Like, I'm not even gonna really try that hard. Just probably use that team in a rental code to just give me the Master Ball tier, and then I'm just gonna call it there. Get the Master Ball tier right now in November. Take a break. Get the Master Ball tier in December. Take a break, and yeah, we'll just see what happens from there. Now, I would like to play. Obviously, I would like to get some practice in, get better, improve and whatnot. But at the same time, rest is more important than just grinding, because hey, if you're grinding and you're not getting anywhere, what's the point in even practicing? So yeah, just let me know down below how you guys feel about this. Will you be making any changes, any thoughts and opinions on this? Do you think they could have handled this better by like saying, hey, we're just not going to continue unless everyone is able to play? Because unfortunately, that may be the case. There may be a bunch of good players who have health problems that just won't be able to compete at the circuit, even if their region is allowed to have events. There are also going to be people who argue that, like, hey, just because we're hosting these events, we're still running the risk of COVID. All I'm saying is that it's not hard for someone to get on a plane, go to Dallas for the regional, and then potentially spread COVID to people there. It's almost inevitable whenever there's a large gathering of people at an event. So yeah, just let me know down below how you guys feel. I'm about to get out of here. Gates still open, gotta close them, and yeah, bye.